Hi, Bruce Mills from millswade.com. Today I was talking to a friend at work and we're talking about family time. What's the right amount of family time should you be spending with your kids, with your spouse? Good question. I know this could be a touchy subject, and I'm sure everybody has different opinions. And you hope that what you do as a parent is right for your kids, that the kids will appreciate the sacrifices you made for them when they're older. And I think kids, when they get older, they appreciate their parents a lot more and understand the sacrifices that their parents went through for them. But just like Rich said at work today, the definition of maturity is people that are mature can put off satisfaction, can put off that I need this now, give it to me now. We talked about when people go into debt problems, they don't have that maturity level. They couldn't wait till they saved money, so boom, they went out and bought it. They got on credit cards. So there was that lack of maturity. And I think sometimes that comes with kids too, where kids want that instant gratification. They want that new bike, that new Xbox game. They want, and they're so caught up, especially nowadays, with electronics versus the old days. My mom and dad would kick me outside, have me outside playing, and then when it was dinner time, we came in, we sat at the table, we talked about our day, we ate supper, and then I went out and played more, and we played a lot of sports in my neighborhood. Then I came home, did homework, went to bed. That was the day. So I look back at my life, and we didn't have the electronics, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have cable TV. So I was either playing sports, working, or spending time with my family. And we played a lot of card games, we played Monopoly, Yahtzee. Well, my kids, when they were younger, they hit the electronic age where they had cell phones and GameCube and Xbox, and I think we had 3 or 4 different gaming systems for my son. And then they had cell phones, so they were able to talk to their friends more often and text. And back then, MSN Messenger and Yahoo Messenger was big. So that kind of pulls away from the family time and having that concentrated time. Well, now my kids are growing up on their own, and hopefully when they start having kids and that, they know, hopefully they'll know how much I love them and the sacrifices me and their mom did for them. But like my friend said today, Rich at work was saying, you know, kids just want that instant gratification, just kind of like sugar. Sugar and pop gives them that instant feel good, that instant high. So what is the right amount of balance? Like we were talking to our friend at work, and you know, they struggle with that because they have younger kids, and one's in elementary, one's in middle school, and what's the right amount of balance for them at home? Right now, they said when they eat dinner, the kids like to watch TV and are distracted, and then they want to leave, or they're on their cell phones a lot. And I was telling them I had got a email from this mom's networking group. I'm on their blog email list, and she even wrote an email today about how she has everybody turn off their cell phones, and she tries to only check her cell phone for a certain period of time a day, so that way she spends time with her family, or she focuses on her job itself, her home business. So I am open for ideas. Let me know and I'll pass it on to my friends that have kids, what you think the right amount of balance is with kids. How much time should you spend together? How much time do they want to spend with you? I think the younger they are, they like to spend time with their mom and dad a lot more, and then the older they get, they pull apart, and that's a natural thing. You know, at church, a guy wrote a book on it. He talked about kids having two different levels: pre-adult 13 and under, and adult 13 and up. And as they get older, they need to grow away from their parents, and their friends become more important, or otherwise when they turn 18 or 19 they'd want to live at home forever. And we hope our kids will be self-sufficient and be able to take care of themselves and take care of their family and be financially responsible. And that's probably my biggest fear, you know, when I had kids, is teaching them the right work ethic, teaching them about money, because I've seen so many people struggle with money. When I sold insurance, when I've helped people with their debt problems, when I worked for Financial Health, when I've done coaching, and people that I've worked with, it's tough seeing people with money problems. And yes, they spent the money. Yes, they bought the stuff. They already enjoyed it. They've got to pay for that enjoyment that they took advantage of earlier before they had the cash. And some people just don't learn, and that's where, like Rich was saying about that maturity level, some people even in their 30s and 40s still aren't mature enough to be financially responsible for themselves and for their families. So give me your ideas, please, on what you think amount of family time, how to create more family time, how you would create more family time. What do you think the right balance is? I know nowadays people work longer days, longer hours. My mom never worked. She was handicapped. She lived at home. My dad worked Monday through Friday at a factory and was home at night. Myself, I'm gone from work pretty much 6 to 6, sometimes longer, and I could work any day, Monday through Sunday. Plus, with my home business, I spend 1 to 3 hours on it a day. So I pretty much basically have 2 jobs, you could call it, even though one I enjoy them both, but one is my steady paycheck and one's my business. So, you know, myself, if I had 2 young kids, I don't know, I think I'd try to have a family dinner time. Try to have 2 nights a week, have game night, just the family. Maybe take the kids somewhere once a week, to a movie, to out to eat, something special for the kids. I remember when I was a kid, I liked going on vacation. That's my best memories with my parents. So I've suggested to so many of my friends, take your kids on vacation. Get them out. And whether it's even an amusement park close by, just take them on vacation. And I think if I had kids again, I'd try to take them on 3 to 4 vacations at least a year. So, just my suggestions, and I'm interested in your thoughts on the subject too. Like I said, I have a lot of friends with younger kids, and they have these questions. So hope you have visited my website, millsway.com. I'm on Facebook and Twitter. Please add yourself as a friend of mine on both. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please share me with your friends and family. If you're interested in a business opportunity that, like I said myself, I spend 1 to 3 hours. Depending on how much you put into something is going to be your return, I feel. How much effort you put in. So go to millsway.com, look at my opportunities on there, and I hope you have a great night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.